At this time, we would like to invite you to form, if you'd like to, a tunnel at the south end zone. The football team will be taking the field here just in a few minutes, so if you'd like to join, cheering them on as they come onto the field, you can head to the south end zone at this time.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to thank you for showing up here on YouTube and our live stream. Looks like we got the Central Christian Cougars taking the field here. As you can see, we got quite a few students and cheerleaders and fans here cheering them on as they take the field. So we'd like to welcome you here. We've got about 10 minutes before game time. We will probably not.
And now, here come your hometown Cougars!
So Cougars take the field. Prairie is in the left north end zone, and they are getting ready to take the field themselves. Cougars rested today. They did not have school, and so it looks they had a good pregame and not a busy day, so they're ready to go tonight. Excited to see the guys play this evening. This is a District 5 game. Central Christian is 2-0 in District 5, and Prairie looks like Prairie is 0-2 in District 5. So important game tonight, though, for both teams. Will provide seeding for by-district game, which is 2 rounds from now. So we will have prayer and national anthem sung tonight by Avery Kaufman. So looks like both teams now taking the field and people getting ready to for the festivities to start. So we will turn it over to PA announcer Chad Eichste, and we will see you when we begin.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our varsity football game here at Central Christian. Tonight, we'd like to welcome our visitors, the Prairie Bulldogs. As we start this evening, we want to remind you to visit the concession stand on the south end zone. It's in the big green building. That's also where the bathrooms are if you're needing those. In our wellness center. Before we start this evening, we'd like to invite you to stand as we open tonight with prayer.
Let's pray. Father, we're so grateful for a wonderful evening that you provided to us. Father, we pray that tonight would bring you honor and glory by the way that we play, by the way that we coach, by the way that we spectate. Father, we thank you for this amazing opportunity that we have to exercise our gifts that you've given to these young men. And Father, I pray that they would steward them well. Father, I pray that their character would continue to be shaped as they continue to endure the game of football. We pray that you keep them safe, be with our officials tonight as well, and bless us as we have opportunity to watch this game. In Christ's name we pray. Amen.
And now remain standing as we honor America by the singing of our national anthem. Our national anthem tonight will be sung by Junior Avery Kaufman.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
And now, here are your starters for tonight's matchup. Starting first with the visiting Pretty Prairie Bulldogs. For the Bulldogs, starting number 1, Gunnar Young. For the Bulldogs, number 2, Malachi Gehring. For the Bulldogs, number 14, Rylan Reyes. For the Bulldogs, number 18, Ty McCullough. Again, for the Bulldogs, number 22, Emmett Harbaugh. For the Bulldogs, number 44, Linus Werner. For the Bulldogs, number 56, Wyatt Grillo. And last starting for the Bulldogs, number 88, Weston Lanning. The visiting Bulldogs are coached by Blake Lee. And now for your hometown Cougars. Starting number 1, Luke Eichstey. Number 5, Cal Barnett. Number 8, senior Carson Sullivan. Number 11, senior Pearson Huff. Number 12, Braden Wallace. Number 16, senior Connor Sullivan. Number 30, Cale Koyman. And number 72, Trey Miller. Your Cougars are assisted tonight by Mark Barnett and Shane Hines, head coached by Matt Barnett.
All right, so there we have our starting lineups this evening for both the Bulldogs and the Cougars. And looks like we'll have the coin toss here, 3 minutes. We got 3 minutes 30 on the clock, so they're going by the book tonight, not starting early. On paper, this game looks to be advantage Cougars in every aspect of the game. Pretty Prairie not doing very well this year. I think they're 0-6. Cougars are 6-0, undefeated. So on paper, Cougars again take the advantage, and this is a district game, so you know Coach Barnett wants to have the guys play well tonight. It looks I was excited this week to see some of these younger guys get some playing time tonight. We'll see if that happens. I know they were excited as well, just at the opportunity to see the field with the short numbers the Cougars have this year, even though they are 6-0. Some of the younger guys haven't got to play a ton. They have seen the field on special teams and then sporadically here and there. But tonight, as the Cougars seem to have the advantage over the Bulldogs, younger guys looking to get some playing time. Joined in the booth tonight by John Walker.
Greetings.
Glad
Thanks
to
for
have,
having me.
Glad to having you here this evening.
It's good to be here. Should be a good game between these two teams here. Jay, as you look at the Cougars this year, who do you see tonight as being the impact player for the game? And tell me why. Maybe our impact player on offense and our impact player on the defense for tonight's game.
So tonight, I would like to see. Who would I like to see? Who do I think? Here's what I would like to see some of our younger guys step into some of these roles that coach is going to put them in tonight and take that next step in their progression this year and progression because next year you're going to have some hard places to fill with Sullivan Senior and Huff Senior. So tonight I'd love to see those sophomores fill in some of those roles and then some of the freshmen as well.
Get some of that experience tonight on a
so
game like
that's
this.
what I would like to see. I know Sullivan and Huff, those two are going to play a big role in getting the Cougars a quick start tonight. But I would also I want to see those young guys come into their own tonight, be impactful when they're out there.
I love it. It looks like the Cougars are receiving the ball.
Back to receive the opening kickoff will be Pearson Huff and Luke Eichste.
Both gentlemen, Luke Eichste and Pearson Huff, have had a great season thus far. It's been fun to watch them play as well and progress in their ability to play the game of football. It's almost like Pearson's got a sixth or seventh sense, when it comes to football. He knows how to spin out of tackles and before he gets hit. And Luke's throwing the ball really well, running the ball well. It's been fun to watch these guys play together.
Yeah, last week was it was the toughest game of our season so far, but the Cougars shut down Attica Argonia to no points. So it played really good defense and scored 36. And I was at that game. You were right. Luke throwing the ball well, and Pearson and Cal also were playing real well that game. So here we go, starting the game, and ball is kicked through the end zone. Good kick there by the Bulldogs. Gives the Cougars a 1st and 10 on their 15.
You don't see that kick to the end zone too often.
No, you don't. Not in 8-man football. That was Linus Werner. I think there might be some foreign exchange in that, but I don't know. But good to see Bulldogs get a good start to their game. Connor around the left side, taking the ball all the way down to the 38-yard line of the Bulldogs.
Senior Connor Sullivan, good for a CCS first down.
Looks like there's some great blocking over there on the left side. It had some players out there giving some great blocks, and he hit that hole really hard. Was able to shed a tackler there about midway through the play, and good gain for the Cougars.
They have been they keyed on Sullivan quite a bit last game, and he probably didn't have the game he wanted to have. So for him, it's important to get off to a good start this season, or this game.
11 Pearson Huff runs around the right side. Gain of 7 on the play. 2nd down and 3.
I was talking about this last time we were in the booth, but Connor Sullivan really just put on a lot of muscle this summer, it looked like, or maybe that was starting last summer, but he put on a lot of muscle, and he's looked very, very strong this year.
Yeah, absolutely. Sullivan, again, up the middle, just like we were talking about him, and he knew it. And he drags
Connor
3,
Sullivan
4,
middle.
or 5
Gain of
guys
5. Good for a
through the middle.
CCS. First down.
And a first down for
Here's a
Sullivan.
question. Do you
Yeah.
think that you can squat more weight than him?
No. It's been.
Do you think you and I both can
many
squat as combined as much as him?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
I think my squatting ability has left. And I'm not trying to get it back.
There's
so.
always next year.
Right. Just heavy lifting up here in the booth. Oh, Ikesty with a great fake to Poyman.
What a great play.
Oh, man. Nobody knew where that ball was except for, I think, us here in the booth and guys that are on the north end zone, but there's nobody down there. So
Touchdown.
It looked like he
great
had
play.
It looked like he had two options there. I mean, it looked like Pearson was open there in the end zone with breaking away. He made a great pass there to Koyman and was able to shed a tackler to get in the end zone.
Yeah. Good job, good play call by coach as well on that play. And we get Barnett into the mix here. So we got the major players here this year on offense. The
2-point conversion is good.
both Pearson and Connor
10:43 to go
both
in the
running the
first
ball.
quarter.
We got
They're Bulldogs 0,
tight
Hometown
ends
Cougars
or the
8.
ends. I don't know if they were tight or split out in that series. I didn't quite see where Cal was on that play, but we got all 4 of them touching the ball first 4 plays of the game. So coach getting all of those guys involved and getting Luke also involved in those pass plays. So just wanting to continue to get those guys better and having them execute plays here in the start of this game. And they did. So good job by the Cougars.
Really, in a lot of ways, it was a pretty flawless drive. I mean, they were able to get first downs, and first several plays were run plays, and by the time they pulled out the pass play, it was a touchdown.
Yeah.
Ty McCullough kicking off for the Cougars.
Just
Caleb Koyman.
execution, and that shows you what happens when you execute. Didn't see where that ball went, so it looks like right up the middle.
Ball down, about the 28-yard line.
I think
First and 10.
Coach Hines there pulling out some of these different plays on special teams, not necessarily trying to surprise Pretty Prairie, but I think just making other teams have to prepare for a lot of different things here down the road to start playoffs and next week. Got a reverse.
Good setup. Looked like he could have maybe gone for some more there, but the Cougars were able to sniff it out there on the
44, Linus Warner
on the
on the left
reverse.
side.
Yeah.
Gain
40
of 7 on the
44.
play. Second down, 3.
That's Werner. He got some wheels on him. He looked pretty quick there in the backfield. Good job by the Cougars to stay at home on the backside. Trusting their teammates on one side and doing their job on their side. Good job there by the Cougars. Nowhere to go. Pops it outside, and again, nowhere to go.
Looked like there was some pretty good penetration there from the defensive line and pushed the line back there.
Yep.
And, of course, when you're clogging those gaps and you have nowhere to run the ball, your tendency is to want to bounce it outside, which is what he did there. And when you're playing patient football and like we talked about last time, doing your job, you're able to make a play and bring him down for a loss there.
So third down here for Bulldogs. Third and now about 6. Looks like
Pass
the
intended for Warner.
ball was
Incomplete.
fumbled
Brings up
around.
fourth
He did
down,
eventually
7.
catch it, but not until he was out of bounds. So incomplete pass there on 3rd down. 4th down and still 6 for Pretty Prairie. Looks like they're bringing in their special teams. Warner back to punt, so the kickoff, if that's any indication, Pearson way back now. Line drive, bouncing up to Huff. Finds a gap, pulling people around. Good effort there by Pearson to get that ball
Tough run
right
by
across
Pearson Huff.
midfield.
Brings up just past midfield. It'll be on the 36-yard line. 1st and 10, Cougars.
Looked like he was a little bit of a shortstop catch there on the bounce.
Yeah, that was difficult. Didn't come right to him. Kind of went to his left or to his right and was able to bring it in. So Cougars take over, 1st and 10 on the Bulldog 36. Huff weaving around the left side and up the sideline. Picks his way through a bunch of Bulldogs and into the end zone for a touchdown.
Good for a CCS touchdown.
That's what you get with Pearson. He's good vision, able to see the holes and see those guys coming before they hit him, and was able to avoid a couple of tackles and got all the way into the end zone.
Pretty Prairie, kudos to them. I mean, they got in the backfield. I mean, he got touched in the backfield about 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage there and was able to escape that one. So kudos to Pretty Prairie, too, for getting some good leverage there.
Yeah, that was – I am impressed with the athleticism of Pretty Prairie. Just not quite wrapping up. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but Pretty Prairie is impressing me. I didn't expect the athleticism with their record, but they are athletic. They just need to execute some little things here and there, and it looks like they would probably have some success. So 8 minutes and 41 seconds to go here in this first quarter. Cougars 16, Pretty Prairie 0. Tonight we have I don't know, what are we calling this? The CCS board?
Back receive for the
I
Bulldogs.
know you can't see it really online, but it's changing lots of colors. And
Yeah.
Kicking off for the Cougars, Cale Koyman.
hopefully we didn't pay for that. Looks a little homemade.
I will not, well. Okay, and so we have Koyman back to kick. And we've got, can't see numbers. Number 2.
Short kick, good return.
Kick return by
Malachi Gehring. Good hands,
Brings
able
up
to
to the 31-yard line.
bring the ball
1st
in.
and 10, Bulldogs.
Brought the ball in and then got as many yards as he could. So second possession here for the Bulldogs. Started right almost at midfield. 1st and 10. Warner, Gunnar Young looks like he's going to get the snap. So quarterback Gunnar Young getting the snap. Little pitch.
Oh.
Not sure. Ball's fumbled, but looks like
said he
they're
was down.
calling him
Ball
down. Yeah.
stopped quickly by Luke Ixty in the backfield. Brings up 2nd down.
It was like Luke was
14.
in the huddle there. He knew it was
Yeah,
coming and
I,
he knew right where to go.
I thought that was one of the linemen, not one of our corners. We're informed
corner
that
blitz, I
was a corner
see.
blitz.
Oh,
Okay.
I like it. It was a
Wow.
good time to call it.
Obviously,
So Jay, if you're
worked well.
if you're the coach for Pretty Prairie right now, what are you thinking here on offense? You know, you're 2nd and 14, you're down 16 points first quarter. You're probably trying to keep a steady head, right?
Yeah, I'm going my bread and butter, what works every week. Now, we know that the Cougars know that because there's some scouts. You know, they have film on us, but we're going bread and butter, trying to get some momentum going our side. Looks like Pretty Prairie's coach,
third down and 14.
Coach Lee, looks like he's trying to do some of the trickeration, as we call it here up in the booth. We had the reverse on the first play. We've had a shuttle pass here in this last play, a little screen shuttle pass. So he's trying to maybe pull out some of the more obscure things in his playbook, trying to catch the Cougars off guard.
As a player, you kind of love those plays.
Oh,
you
absolutely.
know? You live for some of those plays every once in a while.
Young back to pass. Picked off by Pearson, looks like. There's a flag on the play, actually 2 flags
Pass is
down.
intercepted by Pearson Huff. There are flags on the play.
See what the indication is. Looks like it was false start on the offense, but
The call is against Pretty Prairie.
and usually if that was before the snap, that play would be dead.
That penalty is declined. First down, Cougars.
But looks like that was maybe a motion penalty. I didn't see anybody in motion. I'm not exactly sure. Lined up offsides maybe. Anyway, Cougars get the interception. Pearson gets the interception, and the ball again. Little return there by Pearson, and now Cougars take over right at midfield. Eichste was shifty. I mean,
Long run, good for a CCS.
I mean,
first down.
that looked like he had Pam all over
Yeah.
his jersey. They were grabbing and slipping off, and wow, that was a great play by Luke.
It's a fun run.
Again, another threat.
Again, it's just fun to watch these Cougars this year. They all just look so athletic and are able to slip out of tackles like that.
Yeah, last week against probably one of the strongest teams that we played, Luke carried a couple Attica Argonia guys down the field.
On the left side. Good for a CCS.
And there you go.
Touchdown.
Pearson on the little pitch to the left side, sweep around the left end. Good blocking there by the line, and was able to spring Pearson for the touchdown. Now, here we go. We got Koyman and Barnett coming out, so we got some of the younger guys in. Looks like Eichste the younger is in, and not sure who the other. Oh, Reed. Reed is out there, split out to the left side. Encroachment is the call on the defense. So lined up.
Encroachment on the defense.
Lined up over the ball or on the wrong side of the ball.
Try the 2-point conversion again.
So that'll give the Cougars a retry and half the distance. So right on the 1.5 yard line. Another one. Another flag is on the play. Touchdown is good. The 2-point conversion is good. We'll see.
False start.
Call is false start on the offense.
I don't think Adam out here was quite set before the snap happened. He was still looking to the side judge to make sure he was on the line of scrimmage, and ball was snapped.
Penalty, and then we'll retry the conversion.
So now Cougars move themselves back on this 2-point conversion. A little more substantial defense or an offensive penalty than a defensive penalty.
That always happens when you're down by the end zone.
Yeah. Not quite enough mustard on that one by Eichste.
Pass ball's
Ball,
incomplete. 2-point conversion.
ball
no
is
good.
incomplete. So
Well,
that
5:53 to
first
go in the
2-point
quarter.
conversion failed by the
Bulldogs
Cougars
0,
tonight.
Hometown Cougars 22.
5 minutes and 53 seconds to go in this first quarter. Your Cougars 22, Pretty Prairie 0. Like to just show you some of the things going on here at Cougar Stadium, including our light show, CCS light show.
It's been fun to see Champ the Cougar out tonight.
Absolutely.
Champ the Cougar is out tonight. He's giving high fives. He's
Let's see if we can get
dancing.
get Champ. There's
It's
Champ.
not every football game you get Champ the Cougar out here.
Absolutely not. I'm sworn to secrecy is who Champ is. Actually, Champ is Champ tonight.
I love it.
All right, so Koyman to kick. Good return there by Pretty
Number
Prairie.
18, Ty McCullough on the return.
Ty McCullough.
Brings it up to the 24-yard line.
Good
First
coverage
and
there
10,
by the Cougars.
Pretty Prairie.
So it looks like we got spattering of some of those younger guys out there right now. Good to see them getting in the game. Practicing every day. They deserve to be out there as well, obviously.
And like you were talking about at the beginning of the game, it's good to get some of that experience.
Ball's
Cody
incomplete.
Young's pass falls incomplete. Second down, 10.
I can always remember getting into a varsity game in high school and being a little nervous to get into the varsity game as opposed to maybe a JV game. And it was always helpful later on as you get older, become a junior and senior, and you're playing more and more varsity. And to have some of that playing time under your belt, and you feel like you know what you're doing, you understand the system, you know your assignment, you just understand it. It feels more comfortable for you, and so it's good that we're able to get some of these guys in here.
Looks like a little confusion in the backfield. Now Pretty Prairie gets set. Timeout.
Flag on the play.
Flag on the play, but looks like that was probably
get a timeout.
a delay.
Timeout
So
called by the offense.
timeout first. So no penalty. Cougars will take a timeout with Bulldogs,
Wanna take this time
and
to
we
recognize
will
some
see
of our
who
Central
our
Christian
business boosters are.
We'd like to thank our platinum supporters. These include Bartlett Plumbing, Heating and Air Conditioning, B&B Hydraulics, Bold LLC, Gust Orthodontics, Mann, Wyatt, and Tanksley Law Firm, National Credit Adjusters, and Network Management Group. We also like to thank our gold supporters. These include the Bug Guys Pest Control, DJ Kaufman Insurance Agency, Hyatt Life Sciences, Kaufman Seeds Incorporated, Dr. Chad Loudenbach Dentistry, Nick LaGreca Tree and Lift Services, Prairie Star Health Center, and Sturdy Built Storage Barns and Garage Doors. Thank you for supporting Central Christian Athletics.
All right, so after the timeout and the brief thanks to our business boosters, we are ready to play. Again, second down and 10 for the Bulldogs.
Pass falls incomplete.
Pass
there
intended
to
for McCullough. Falls incomplete. Be third down, 10, Pretty Prairie.
So question from the fans are, when did the mercy rule start? Anybody out there know? Give me a text. If you don't know, there is a mercy rule in 8-man football. After 45 points, when a team is 45 points ahead, and it's after the second quarter, so third quarter or fourth, the game is called. So question up here, and I don't know when that rule was implemented. I know it was implemented before 1989. Oh, and a collision, and it looks like an interception.
Pass.
That happened so fast I was
is
not able to
intercepted
move the
by number
camera.
5, Cal Barnett.
So Barnett picks off the pass.
Cougars will take over. First
Short
down.
pass right across the middle. Cal was able to step in front. Good job there by Cal. He's feeling it though right now. Kind of got stepped on or something, looks like, but good job to keep a hold of the ball, and Cougars take over right at midfield. So again, Cougar defense has been really one of the keys obviously this year, holding some
Ball run
good
by Connor
offenses
Sullivan.
to
Gain of
little
3.
or no points.
Second down, 7.
Coach Clark. I don't know. It was Coach Clark. I didn't see Coach Clark here. If you're watching Coach Clark, maybe you know, was the 45-point rule implemented when you were in high school? If he's watching.
Isn't that what they created ChatGPT for?
Right. And Ikesty into the middle.
Quarterback keep by Luke Ikesty. Gain of about 6 in the play. Brings up 3rd down and 1.
3rd and 1 for the Cougars. I am curious. I'm not actually sure when that rule was implemented. Cougars here now, 3rd and short. This is 4 down toward territory, so Cougars obviously will have opportunity. For 2 plays, but don't need
Number
it.
11, Pearson Huff.
Pearson
Runs
Huff
it up
through
the
the
middle.
middle.
Good for a CCS touchdown.
Good blocking up front by Carson Sullivan, by Trey Miller to open up the gap right there at the middle and let Pearson run through it and get to the end zone.
We may have our answer here from ChatGPT. It says that the 45-point rule was in place for 11-man football in 2011. 2011. And so it doesn't specify about 8-man football. It said that it must be probably around the same time. Wow, what a great catch there.
Good pass, good catch
Pass
by the
complete to
Cougars.
Cale Coyman. 2-point conversion is good. And
I'm
with
gonna say
4:08 in the first quarter,
ChatGTP is
Visiting
useful
Bulldogs 0,
for some
hometown
things,
Cougars
but for
30.
this, it is not. Because
Make
I
sure
will
you
age
take some time
myself.
and visit our concession
I
stand
was in
tonight
high
for
school
all the
from
yummy treats, and
1990
they even got
to
snow cones again tonight.
1994.
Make your way down to the
That
south
was
end
4
zone
years,
for the
yes, I did
concession
graduate.
stand.
1990 to 1994.
And it was in play for all 4 years of my high school career.
What's that?
So the 45-point
Oh,
rule.
really?
Yes. So I know it. That's why I say it had to be 89 or before.
No kidding.
That's
Wow.
why, and I know Coach Clark graduated in 89.
We should ask DJ Kaufman,
Well,
who's right next
yeah,
door.
Well, but see, here's the thing. If you know some history about Central Christian Cougar football, Coach
Back to receive for the
DJ
Bulldogs. 44
played 11-man
Warner,
football
18
here at
McCullough.
Central Christian.
Kicking off for the
So
Cougars again,
that's
Cale
going to
Coyman.
skew things a little bit.
I see.
Now, actually, I think Coach Kaufman played both 11-man and 8-man football. So I think it was during his high school years that the Cougars started to play 8-man and then 11-man. Throwback, ball's on the ground, and scramble for the ball. See who comes up with it. Again, some things out of the ordinary. And Cougars come up with the throwback pass
There's
on
a fumble on
the
the play, recovered by the Cougars.
kickoff return.
1st and 10,
I think
CCS.
the last time I saw that was in a playoff football game.
Yeah, I think it was the Titans, right?
Titans, yeah.
Except I think it went a little differently for the Titans.
Indeed it did.
Okay, well,
How the tables have turned.
We are seeing a lot of different things here tonight. Cougars take over now at the Bulldog 17-yard line. Short field now for the Cougars. Coach Lee trying to just get some spark, something to happen for the Bulldogs. Not happening. And
I think he got in. Oh, they call him short.
Number 11, Pearson Huff,
watch
runs
the
up the
replay
middle
on
just
that
shy of the goal line. It'd be first down and goal, CCS.
I was watching volleyball of our ladies volleyball team the other night, and they had a replay on. This was a AI camera. So,
Interesting.
Yeah, interesting. I was enthralled.
Oh, I like the choice of word there.
Yes, it was. Speaking of volleyball, our Cougar volleyball will be at home on Tuesday. They will host first round of state playoffs. And Eichste ball on the ground. I don't think that was a planned
Luke Eichste
fumble,
takes the
Ruski,
quarterback
but
keep in
it
for the
did
two-point
work.
conversion.
And
Correction.
Eichste gets into the end zone for a touchdown. So that brings your score. Cougars
Correction, a
36.
Was that
Pretty
the Central
Prairie.
Christian tush push? Is that what that was? The fumble tush push?
I didn't see any pushing there. I think it was a dive. He put the ball on the ground. I don't think that was planned. But 2-point conversion here for the Cougars. Eichste under center. Pitch to Huff. Huff to the end zone for the 2-point conversion.
There was a 2-point conversion. Good by Pearson Huff. And with 3:15 to go in the first quarter, visiting Bulldogs 0, hometown Cougars 38.
So your score, Cougars 38, Bulldogs 0. We've got 3 minutes and 15 seconds to go here in this first quarter. Don't want to say that this was maybe the inevitable, but kind of was, as you just look at history of this season. Cougars have been executing at a very high level, and Pretty Prairie's had a struggle of that this year. Cougar Coach Lee trying to excite his guys, give them something to spark them here. We'll see what happens here on this kickoff. Koyman to kick.
Koyman to kick.
Koyman kicks deep. See if the Cougars can
Boy, he's
cover.
speedy. Look how fast he is.
Yeah. Hard running there by
Yeah.
Warner.
Very good return. Wow.
Good
Nice
job there
return by
by
44, Linus Warner. Brings it up to
By the
the
Bulldogs.
Bulldog 36-yard line. First and 10, Pretty Prairie.
I'm impressed with the athleticism of this Bulldog team. Just haven't been able to quite get on track this evening. From their record, didn't look like they had much athleticism, but just that return there shows they do have some athleticism. So see if they can get something on track, something going here. Cougars a little discombobulated there in the backfield. Pass to the side.
Good
number.
Pass complete
Oh, we
to
got a
18
flag on the
McCullough.
play. After the play, it looked like.
There is a flag on the play.
Looks like, was that Lanning catch the ball? McCullough, excuse me. Cougar, looks like the penalty was on the Cougars. I didn't see the indication.
I didn't either.
Penalty is against CCS.
15-yarder, so probably a personal foul, a face mask, or
First and 10, Pretty Prairie.
maybe a hit out of bounds.
I'm guessing it was a hit after the play.
Yeah.
I kind of wondered that in real time, but and I could be wrong about that. We'd have to go back and look at the film.
So something going here for Pretty Prairie Bulldogs. Just at the end of the first quarter here. Got the ball deep in Cougar territory. Back to pass was
Quarterback Young's pass falls incomplete. Second
Gunnar
down,
Young.
10.
Is that Warner again over there? Was his intended receiver. So I see if the Bulldogs can get something going here. Good to see one of our freshmen, Bruce Wilson, out there at a lineman position. So coach getting some of those younger guys some playing time here, deep in territory.
Pass over the middle, got tipped, picked off by Pearson.
And we'll see. Oh, Pearson going for 6.
Pass intercepted by Pearson Huff.
That's
Takes
a-
it back.
that's a
Good
tough-
for
tough break for the
CCS. Touchdown.
Bulldogs there. They looked like they were putting a drive together, and on a tip pass, you get it returned for a touchdown.
Yeah, that was a good play. It was right over the middle. He was open, just maybe thrown a little bit behind him. Went up to catch that and couldn't bring it in, but then Pearson was right there to bring it in after the tip. That's one of those drills you work on in practice that comes to play every so often. A little tip drill on interceptions, and it's a fun drill to do, but even more fun to actually execute in a game. Sullivan up the middle for the 2-point conversion.
Tyler Sullivan up the middle for the 2-point conversion. And with 2:41 to go in the first quarter, Bulldogs 0, Cougars 46.
46-0 with 2 minutes and 41 seconds left in the first quarter. Jay, what have you liked seeing out of
I'd like
the
to
Cougars
take this
thus
time to
far?
thank some more of our business boosters. We'd like to thank our silver
Like the
level
big plays. I
supporters.
like the
These include Esau and Miller Family Dentistry,
execution
National
of
Bank,
the
Gould Brothers from Laurel, Nebraska,
just staying at
and
home
UT
there on that
Roofing
little
Services.
razzle
Thank you
dazzle
for
on
supporting
the
Central Christian Athletics.
reverse, and then staying at home. Even young guys are stayed at home on that throwback on the kickoff return. So I like that. You always want that just steady head. Don't get too up. Don't get too down. Just, again,
Steady.
Do what you're supposed to do.
Yep. It's good. Well, Koyman had his longest kickoff there, that last one, and had also the longest return by the Bulldogs as well.
So Coach might have seen something on film by Werner and told Koyman to not kick it to him, yet at this point in the game, go ahead and kick it away and let players make plays. Good hard run there by Werner.
Another good return.
Yeah.
He's an athlete.
Return by number 44, Werner.
5'7", 121
Up
pounds.
to
He's quick.
27-yard line. 1st and 10, Pretty Prairie.
You know, we've probably all been in a situation like this in a ball game before on the giving and receiving end of this. What are you saying to your teammates as you get ready to do this play?
For on defense, again, it looks like Coach has put some of those younger guys in. So now I'm coaching them up. If I'm one of the older guys, hey, this is what you got. Maybe make sure you're here. Make sure you're here. Talking, making sure communication is happening, and then offensively, we also know that the younger guys are
Penalty
in. So
on the
now we
Bulldogs,
can
delay of
definitely
game.
take advantage of that. Offensively, we can see that the other team has put some of the
Be a 5-yard
least
penalty.
inexperienced players in, maybe not
Repeat,
quite as
first down.
strong, not quite as big, and so now we can do some good things. We just again need to execute. Again, it's one play at a time. You just execute the next play, execute the next play. A little confusion here in the back. The secondary of the Cougars looks like they got it figured out. Motion by Werner. Little jet sweep action to the left side or the right side. And Young goes out of
Ball
bounds.
carried by Gunnar Young. Around the right side. Gain of several brings up 2nd and 7.
Good play there by the Bulldogs. Little jet sweep, and then he led him around the right side of the line. Cougars were able to push Young out of bounds with a modest gain. Trips to the left now. See if the young guys can play this one.
Looks like he caught it and it was completed there.
Complete pass. So
Pass complete to Harbaugh. Gain of several on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 3.
Emmett Harbaugh on the reception there for the Bulldogs. Good to see a completion there. 3rd down and 2 for Pretty Prairie. See if they can get a first down and keep this drive going. We got minute 47 here to go in this first quarter. Again, trips to the left, short side of the field. Little draw by Young, and Cougars meet him right close to the line of scrimmage, or to the line to gain. We'll see where the ball is spotted.
On the play.
Yeah, the
Just
final
shy
4th down.
of the first down. The 4th down.
Good job by the Cougars.
And
if
about
I'm the
1 for the
Bulldogs, I got
Bulldogs.
nothing to lose. I'm going for this.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I would run that same play.
Yeah.
Maybe switch up the formation a little bit. Maybe flip-flop it. Looks like Coach Lee for Pretty Prairie is going to talk this one over. Again, wants
Timeout
to
on the
keep this
field.
drive
Timeout,
going.
Pretty Prairie.
Again, if you're just joining us, 56 seconds to go here in this first quarter. Your score, Cougars 46, Pretty Prairie 0. This is a District 5 game. Central Christian is 2-0 in the district. Pretty Prairie is 0-2 in the district. If you want some information about how playoffs work here in 8-man Division II, each district has 5 teams, and they all will play each other throughout the course of the season. And then the top 4 get to go
I'd like to take this
on
moment to
to
thank
the
some
first
more
round of the
Central Christian
playoffs.
business boosters.
So
We'd like to thank our bronze
top
supporters.
team from
These
District
include
5,
Edward Jones,
which
specifically
most
Melanie
likely
Collins,
now will be the Cougars.
Petron Plus Global Incorporated,
They will play
Reno
the
Alcohol
4th
and Drug
seed or
Services,
4th team from District 6.
Wayne's Electric, and Weens
the
and Company Construction. Thank you for
districts
supporting
are,
Central Christian
kind of
activities.
mixed around like that. So first from District 6, or plays the 4th team from District 5, and then the bracket is again mixed around. It doesn't go District 5 and 6 all together, but that's the first round game. Direct snap.
I think you got it. Yep.
Yeah,
I think you
he
got
was down, but I'm sure they'll give it
Ball
to him.
carried by Emmett Harbaugh.
Based upon the spot. Yeah, they're giving him
Good
the
for
first
a
down.
they'll
Pretty Prairie
give him
first
the
down.
lean there. All right, so Pretty Prairie keeping this drive alive. Clock continues to run here. 44 seconds to go. Pretty Prairie will have to run one more play before the end of this quarter. Five seconds is the count. And just before the 5 second.
Oh, we got a fumble on the play. Picked up in the backfield, taken down. About a 10-yard loss there.
Good job there
carried.
by the Cougars.
Lost a
So
few-
Wilson out back
about 10
there,
on
one
the
of
play.
the young guys
It'll bring up 2nd down and 20.
getting after the ball on the fumble.
And at the end of the first quarter, our visiting Bulldogs 0, hometown Cougars 46.
So these are some of the tough games. Again, we've all been there. Tough games to play on both sides, actually. After about this point, both teams are kind of figuring out what's going on, and a little hard for the offense or the Cougars to contain or to maintain their intensity. And then same thing for the Bulldogs. It's not easy to play in a game like this when you're on the opposite end or the end that they're on right now. So, but this is why we play the game, to build character, to continue on, to keep working. Cougars have been in this situation before, and know that Coach Barnett would encourage his guys to do the same. Coach Lee probably encouraging his guys to do the same. Okay, guys, let's just play one more play. Just execute this play, and we'll just keep working until the game is over, until we don't.
CCS
we can't play
cheerleaders doing a great job. Thank you, ladies.
You know, you were
work.
talking about the
At this time,
keeping your
we want
mind
to
sharp
recognize
and
some.
continuing to play. It's one of those opportunities, I think, for these young guys to really show what they have as well. And so I think the intensity level can stay high because of that. All right, we got the clock set there the right time.
All right. So we've got 2 wide to the right, 1 wide to the left. Offset in the backfield. Pass by Young. Intercepted by number
Luke Eichsty.
7, Luke Eichsty. Eichsty weaving around.
Pass intercepted by Luke Eichsty.
That is
Brings it down into Bulldog territory.
Luke
First down, Cougars.
is familiar with this year. He's, I don't know if he's setting a record, but it's probably pretty close to a Cougar record. He's got, I think, at least seven.
We're being told the
7.
record is 10, and if he's got 7, he's got a good chance here.
This year, yeah. So 7 interceptions on the season. He started off really, really strong. I think he had 5 in the first 2 games. Last couple games haven't been pass heavy, so not too many opportunities to have interceptions. But
here's a question: do you think Luke got his
I'd like to take
athleticism
this
from his
time
mom or his
to
dad?
Thank our Central Christian Business Boosters. These
Our
include
announcer didn't hear that.
our Cougar
well,
Pride
I will
supporters,
answer
Bell
that
Credit Union, Beulah
as
Dental
soon
Care,
as we
specifically
get
Dr.
done
Dal
listening
Hunt,
to the
Christian
Business
Therapy
Boosters.
and Mediation Services, Conklin Automotive Group, Decker and Madison, and Elliott Mortuary and Crematory. Thank you for supporting Central Christian Athletics.
I definitely think Eichsty got his athleticism from his mother.
You know, I was thinking the same thing. You know, to be able to have 7 interceptions, pretty impressive.
Absolutely. And we got some of the young guys in there fighting for yards. Good to see that.
Number 4,
see that
Zeke
happening.
Fletcher on the carry.
Fletcher for the carry on the
Gain of
for
2 on the
Cougars
play.
on the
Second
carry.
down 8.
Handoff looked a little clunky there, but again, it's about the opportunity to make some plays as a young guy and get some experience here. It's very good.
So Huff and Sullivan on the sideline. Looks like we've got all, no, not all the young guys. I take that back. There's 2 young guys standing away from coach. If you're a young guy, you can stand right by the coach and say, hey, this is an opportunity I want right now.
Number 4, Zeke Fletcher will get on the run. No gain. Third down 8.
Reed into the ball game for the Cougars.
You know, what I want to see here is a field goal. That's what I want to see. You know, we got these nice donated field goals to our school, thanks to Hutchinson Community College and Hutchinson High School out of Gowan Stadium. We're very grateful, but they don't get used very often.
No, they don't. Pitch out to number.
Another run over to the right side of with Fletcher.
Fletcher takes the pitch around the right side. Gain of 1 on the play. Brings up 4th and 6.
6 for the Cougars. So we've got Fletchaw in the backfield. Pitch to the left side. Fletchaw trying to reach the corner. Does not get
Fletchaw
there.
Takes the pitch around the left side. Short gain, but shy of the first down. It'll be a turnover on downs. 1st and 10, Pretty Prairie.
All right, so there you go. Get the Cougars, younger kids, some opportunities there. You work and you put in the time, and they are being rewarded this evening. Coach Barnett seeing some good things out of his guys in practice and letting them get some time here in this game. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs.
Ooh, another fumble. Cougars might have recovered that. No. Okay, we got a recovery there by the Bulldogs.
There's a fumble and a recovery by the Bulldogs. 2nd down, 10.
Again, that's a tough play. I don't know if Young is right or left-handed, but going to his left, pitching with his left hand, that can be a little difficult there. That's a non-dominant hand. It takes many repetitions to get that down as good to the left side as it would be than to your right side or to your dominant hand. A little pump fake. Back to defend was
Pass
Barnett.
intended for 44. Broken up by Cal Barnett. 3rd down, 10.
There was a lot of air under that. Cal was right there on the ball, just unable to squeeze it, put it home. So falls harmlessly incomplete for the Bulldogs. That brings up 3rd down. 3rd and 10 on their own 20, almost 20-yard line, so 18-yard line. Another pass, flag on the play.
That was a great run. Let's see if it stands here.
See what the
Pass is
laundry is.
complete, but there is a flag on the play.
False start on the offense.
The penalty is false start on the offense.
Shouldn't they have blown the
That'd be a
play dead
5-yard
once it's a
penalty.
false start? Or would that be more
Yeah.
like an illegal motion?
You would
And we'll
think
replay 3rd down.
if it's a truly is a false start, then yes, that probably should be called. That play should be called dead.
Timeout on the field.
But I guess if it was
Bulldog timeout.
not exactly what the mechanics are for referees there, why they would let some plays continue and then some plays stop. So it's an interesting question. I'm not exactly sure.
Cleaners, Nisley Brothers Incorporated, Papa John's Pizza.
Nice night
Phoenix
here this
Restoration
evening.
of Hutchinson,
Turned out to be
Plaza Astro
very
Realty,
pleasant.
Body
Don't
Shop,
see the
and
flags
Wagner's
moving at all.
Incorporated. Thank you once
This
again
is
to all of
maybe
our
one
Central
of-
Christian Business Boosters.
One of the most, I guess, most different seasons in that I have experienced, where there's not been multiple games where the wind is blowing one way or the other at 20 to 25, even more than that. I think most of our games last week, game at Attica, flag did not move the entire game. If you look here, flags are not moving. It is a still night, about 80 degrees. A pump fake there by Young. Has a man down the left side. Ball is incomplete.
Pass intended for Harbaugh.
Back there covering was
Covered by Reed on the play.
Tyler
Ball's
Reed.
incomplete. Brings up 4th and long for the Bulldogs.
You know, you're talking about how beautiful the night it is. It really is. And, you know, we've got a great crowd out here tonight as well. I mean, we really have got a lot of people out here. And the field looks like it's in great condition. Great community night out here.
So 4th down, looks like Bulldogs will punt this one away. Coach Barnett sends no one back. He'll just let that one go where it may, and Cougars will take over there where it stops or goes out of bounds.
Goes out of bounds at about the 33-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10, Cougars.
So good job there by the young guys to put the stop on the Bulldog offense. They get now an opportunity to try their hand at offense. I couldn't see it. Who we have it at quarterback?
We got Barnett, I think. Yeah.
Okay, Barnett now at quarterback.
Timeout, Cougars. I want to take this time to recognize some special guests with us tonight. Tonight we want to say thank you to all of the pastors in attendance with us. If you are a pastor, whether you are on the CCS side or the Prairie side, would you please stand and be recognized tonight? All pastors on both home and away.
Tonight is Pastor Appreciation Night at Cougar Stadium.
In each of your churches. The Bible says in
I
Ephesians
can't really
4:11,
see who's standing.
it was he who gave some to be apostles, some to be prophets, some to be evangelists, and some to be pastors and teachers. God has called you to shepherd your congregation, and may you please the Lord as you do so. May you teach God's truth that we find in His Word each and every week.
Got to run around the left side here. Dipping, diving, and dodging.
Quarterback keep by number 5, Cal Barnett.
Dodging some more, Cal
Good
Barnett.
for a CCS.
So changing
First
quarterbacks
down.
here for the Cougars. Shout out to Levi and Brady.
One more time.
Levi
Give all
and
our
Brady.
pastors in attendance a round of
I know they
applause.
had football games this week as well. Hopefully those went well. I don't know exactly, but I did see pictures of a proud grandmother and her grandsons. So Levi and Brady, give a shout out. You guys know it will what I said the last time we got together. March Madness is the guys this time. But we're in football now. Flags on the
Ball
play.
carried by Zeke Fletcher. There is flags on the play.
Looks like there was some
On the
movement before the ball.
Cougars. Yeah.
Looks to be against the Cougars.
Not sure exactly what happened. Maybe
It
a
appear maybe they picked up the flag. 2nd down 11.
7
penalty
minutes,
was
20
declined.
seconds to
Looks
go
like
here.
that guy with side judge motioned up here to the booth. 2nd down.
Clogged up immediately.
Yeah.
Good defense there by the Bulldogs.
These young guys, they'll get this. They'll get it.
For Zeke Fletcher.
Just
on the carry.
right now
Stopped at the line
they're
of scrimmage. 3rd down 11.
getting the ball and then just trying to hold on to the ball. Once they get that down, then they'll go to the next progression, finding those open lanes, next progression, finding where the defense is coming from. And then eventually you'll play like Pearson Huff. And good pitch there. Good job there by Cougars quarterback now,
Ball
Carl
carried right left
Barnett.
side by Fletcher.
Flag on the play,
There is
though.
a flag again on the play. Call looks to be holding on Central Christian.
Holding the penalty call. So 10-yard penalty from the spot.
And from the spot, it'll be a 10-yard penalty. Third down long for the Cougars.
So we'll see if Coach Barnett tests the arm of his new quarterback here. Third and long, split 2 to the left. Barnett under center.
Oh.
Looks like he found a lane.
Yeah, he did.
And puts on the Jets and goes all the way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Quarterback keep by number 5. Cal Barnett takes it in for a CCS touchdown.
I just want to let you know, it is not slick out here tonight. There's no water on the field. That was just an excellent move by Cal. Get the defense going one way, stopped on a dime, and cut that ball up into the hole and then outside to the 6 points.
Looked a little Patrick Mahomes there with the
Little fake.
The little fake there.
Yeah. Get in there. Get in there. Fight for it. Good try there by the Cougars.
Tough run on the right side by Fletcher.
Yeah,
Just
Fletcher.
shy of the 2-point conversion. And with 5:59 to go in the second quarter, our visiting Bulldogs 0, hometown Cougars 52.
All right, so still haven't had anyone text. Anyone from the classes.
Want to make sure you stick around, right? Following the
Let's
game.
see,
We're
it'd
gonna
be
honor our
1980
senior
through
athletes
89. So in
tonight,
those
just
10
following the
years,
game. So make sure you stay in your
if you
seats
know, if
after
you
the game is
know
over
that
tonight,
the
so we can
mercy
help
rule
honor our
was
seniors.
implemented while you were playing, please text. I guess if you don't have my number, how are you going to do that?
Text 777.
Yeah, that's
Again, that's 777.
could give out somebody's phone number and
If you text now. But wait, there's more.
yeah.
All right, so
There's
Kale
no prizes.
is Kale the primary kickoff guy? We don't have
He
a
is.
backup kickoff guy in this situation.
We have had backup kickers, and Warner,
Scooped it
quick
up.
little, move to the outside, inside, and then back outside and covered by, who
Ball
was
returned
that?
By 44 Warner on the play.
Was that Barnett or was that Kale? That was Koyman. All right, so the kicker went down and covered his own kick.
But the 28-yard line, the first
Don't
and 10.
normally see that in
Bulldogs.
football, a kicker going down and making the initial contact. But 8-man is not exactly like you would see on Sundays. So right now we have Cougars 52 and Bulldogs 0. We got 5 minutes and 53 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Delay of game on the Bulldogs. Did not get the play
Penalty on,
in
called on the Bulldogs. Will be a delay of game.
before the play clock expired.
5-yard
Penalty will be
penalty.
5
First
yards,
down.
and they will get to try again 5 yards further back. Well, with the game in hand, you know, Coach Barnett just wants to get some of these guys in. Looks like we've got a lot of young guys in here. Whole defensive line is young guys. Another reverse.
Wow.
Good job there.
Who was that?
Who was that? That was Aiden Burke. Good job there by Aiden.
Ball stopped in the back.
Tackle for a
backfield.
loss. Another one of those young guys, sophomore. Seeing some PT
Second down
here.
long for the Bulldogs.
Good job coming in, staying deep as the ball, not trying to do too much, but getting the tackle on that reverse. Good job there by Aiden.
Gotta love to see it.
Absolutely.
Gotta love to see it.
Absolutely. And I'll go tell him about it after the game, and he'll have a grin from ear to ear.
It's a good tackle there. All right, what do we got here? Second and
Okay, second and long. And we got trips to the left or trips to the right. Everybody going deep, and Warner across the middle picks up the first down. And almost to the end zone. We'll see. Oh, and they give it to him.
Ball carried by 44, Linus Warner. Good for a Pretty Prairie touchdown.
It's Warner's the bright spot for Pretty Prairie tonight. Ikesty taking after his dad there. No, that's good pursuit. Just I think if you review the tape, I think he went to his knees, tried to drag him down. Contact, you got to keep your feet, got to keep driving, got to keep moving. Warner did that, and tacklers did not. Both, I'm not sure who the two tacklers were there by the Cougars, but you got to keep your feet, keep moving, at least get the guy pushed out of bounds. So good job there by Pretty Prairie. Young scampers around the backfield. Looks to pass, but then decides not, and then tackled.
Down by Aiden again. Aiden Burke.
And
Aiden Burke.
48 to go in the second quarter.
Great tackle.
Yeah,
Pretty Prairie
Aiden's
6.
looking good
Hometown
here.
Cougars 52.
Aiden's looking good here in this last several plays here from scrimmage, getting after the quarterback. So that brings your score to 52-6, 4 minutes and 48 seconds to go here in the second
middle school
quarter.
volleyball team will travel to Skyline to play in pool play starting at 9 o'clock in the morning. And the top two teams will advance to the championship match, which will be held at Central Christian here next Thursday. So good luck, lady volleyball team. Play hard.
And as teams break the huddle, we've got unsportsmanlike conduct on the Bulldogs, so personal foul.
There's a flag on the play.
So ball will be moved. Doesn't look like the ball's going to be moved at all. It will be moved. So it'll be moved 15 yards. And then
The penalty will be against the Bulldogs. It'll be a 15-yard penalty. They'll be kicking off from the 15-yard line.
not sure if that was a procedure call or what. So Pretty Prairie will kick along the ground, covered by number 12, that Braden Wallace.
That's Braden, yep. Good cover.
Ball
Good
coming up
coverage.
by number 12, Braden Wallace.
Good hands.
First and 10, Cougars.
Sometimes those balls do some things that you don't think they're going to do, bounce up and sideways, but that one seemed to go kind of straight to Braden's hands. So Cougars take over the short field after the penalty and then the onside kick. Again, Coach Lee trying to get some things going for his team. Cougars take over first and 10 on the Pretty Prairie 22. Pitch to Fletchall, picking through Bulldogs. Good gain there on the play by Fletchall. Good
on the right side to
3-4 yards by Zeke.
Gain of 4 on the play. Bring up
You know, it's
second
got to
and
be
6.
exciting as a freshman to get into the game here and get some carries.
Absolutely. And you can tell, first couple he was a little unsure, but now he's getting that ball and he is busting his rear end right there to the hole and right to the spot where he's supposed to go. He's getting out there quick, and it shows because he had positive yardage here on the last couple plays that he's had. So good job there by Zeke. Again, pitch to the left side, picking through. Just not enough room there, though, for any gain for Zeke.
Yeah, it looked like the Bulldogs had great penetration there. and
Lost
they were
the
able to
field.
get
Brings
through
up
our
third
line.
down and 11.
Our offensive line blocking didn't look spectacular there. It's hard to hit that gap or that hole that you want to hit, and you got two guys there.
Yeah.
And you want to kick it outside, but somebody's waiting for you there too.
Yeah, that's not what we call a win-win. Little sweep around the left side. And a little hesitation there on the
How about we got a
pitch.
penalty?
Flag down on the play.
Not sure who recovered. We do have a penalty, and there's a Bulldog down. Holding on the Cougars. That penalty will be declined. Looks like after the
That penalty is on
fumble.
the Cougars. It will be declined, and after the fumble, it will be first down, Pretty Prairie.
So Pretty Prairie takes over, and hopefully got not too serious of an injury here for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, we're hoping that he just got the wind knocked out of him or something. That might have been the individual who recovered the fumble there, Harbaugh.
Yeah.
I think that's who's down on the field.
When you're
He's cramping.
diving on the turf for a fumble, just kind of go for it, and things kind of happen there. So we'll see. Hopefully he's okay. Looks like he's moving all of his legs and arms and neck and head. So I think you're right. Probably just a wind knocked out of him.
Sometimes you can do that when you jump on the ball like that. It can knock the
Absolutely.
wind out of you, and you get six guys hopping up on
Let's
top
give
of
it
you.
up for Emma
Moving
Harbaugh,
a
who's
little
been playing
gingerly on
a
that
tough
left
game
side,
tonight.
so maybe not the
We're
wind,
praying
but
that his injury
he's
is
up and
not
moving, so
serious.
that's a good sign for
First
Bulldogs.
and 10, Pretty Prairie.
Could
God,
also
he-
be a cramping situation. Let's hope that's all it is. Yeah, but the good news is he's up and moving around.
Yep.
All right, we got 3 minutes, 24 seconds left. Cougars are up 52. Bulldogs have 6, so 52-6. You know, if I'm Coach Barnett, I'm maybe thinking about putting my starters back in to.
Yeah, it looks like he did. It looks like all the young guys here on the sidelines here just to preserve this 45-point lead, so don't have to do halftime and can end the game here. Young, little shifty moves back and forth, but tackled by
Ball
Coyman.
carried by the Bulldogs, gain of 3. Second down, 7.
Looked like they were running 3 verticals off to the near side to us. They split out three wide. It looked like they were running 3 verticals there, and it looked like he wanted to get the ball down the field, but we were able to bring him down for just a 2-yard gain. Looks like it's 2nd and 8 here. Going back to pass. Got a crossing route over the middle. Good play. That was great timing. Connor
Pass
Sullivan,
falls
I
incomplete,
think.
broken up by Connor Sullivan.
It was a
job
big hit.
there.
Third down, 7.
He put that ball right where he needed to, but as soon as the ball got there, got hit hard, jostled that ball free. It's hard to make those catches when you're getting hit from behind, but good pass there by the Bulldogs quarterback.
John, you're a defensive end, right? Or are you a defensive back?
Defensive back.
Defensive back. So you love to see those crossing patterns and a guy
Indeed.
looking at the ball, not at you.
Indeed. Those are my favorite. Those are my favorite.
I mean, as a lineman, we call them pancakes. What do you call them as defensive backs?
You know, I mostly really played
Pass by
I
the
played a
Bulldogs
lot of
falls
defense my
incomplete.
freshman and sophomore year,
fourth
but
down and
junior and
7.
senior year mostly played offense.
Okay.
We had a lot of guys out on our team, so you basically just played one or the other.
Yeah.
And I can tell you as a receiver, running run across the field like that's not my favorite.
Yeah.
But also as a receiver, they've kind of done away with the crack back blocks. That was my favorite play, was to hit an unsuspecting linebacker or free safety on a sweep play.
Yeah, they have taken that out of high school football just for the safety aspect of it. So double pump there. Back deep for the Cougars was
Pass
Eichste
intended for
and
Pearson.
Garing, falls
Pearson
incomplete.
and Huff.
It will be a turnover on downs. 1st and 10, Cougars.
Cougars haven't bitten on those pump fakes. And that's been true all season. They've just been really steady there, not biting on the fakes and watching or listening to their teammates to know when the ball's in the air. I know as a lineman we were always taught to yell ball when the ball's in the air. So that's to help your teammates there back in the backfield. And Cougars looks like they're going to take a knee with 2:15 to go.
We also want to mention this coming Tuesday, the high
The
school
Bulldogs used
volleyball
all their timeouts already, right?
team will
I
host their
believe they
regional
did,
matches
yeah.
against Pike
So
Valley
they've
and
used all 3
Tescott.
of their timeouts.
Those matches
So they
will
cannot
start at
stop
5
the
p.m.
clock,
Again,
and
this coming Tuesday,
even if they had
cheer on
timeouts,
our
I'm
high
not
school
sure
volleyball
that they would
teams
want to.
as they host their regional.
Don't want to give up or anything like that, but kind of writings on the wall for Bulldogs this evening. So Eichste waiting for the signal from the back judge that the play clock is running down to 5. And at 5, he goes ahead and snaps the ball. So Cougars again in victory formation here.
Still
Don't-
have time to get some food at the concession stand before you leave tonight.
Don't think they'll
Lots of yummy
quite
treats
be able to
down at the
run
south
the
end
clock
zone.
all
And
the way
again,
down.
one reminder, we're going to be celebrating our senior athletes after the game is over. So
Might need to
just stay
run
put
one
for a
play
few
here, don't you
moments.
think? Like
Yeah,
an
they
actual play.
might have to run around for a little bit. Not sure what the. Let's see here. We're at 103, 102, 101. You start the count, 5 count. So Cougars snap the ball at 55 seconds. So they will have to snap the ball with 10 seconds to go here. As the clock runs. So see if they just take a knee and give the ball back to Pretty Prairie for one last play, or what will happen. And there's the 5 count. All right, so turnover on downs. The Cougars, yeah, they're right at 10 seconds left to go here in this second quarter. Cougars up 52-6, so that's 46 points. We'll see, give the opportunity for the offense of Pretty Prairie to run one more play.
Will be a turnover on downs, be 1st and 10, Pretty Prairie.
Pretty Prairie really has nothing to lose by running this play. So 1st and 10, Pretty Prairie, just about 30-yard line of their own 30-yard line. Little screen pass out to Werner. Runs out of bounds.
Pass complete.
5
to Warner,
seconds
runs
left.
out of bounds.
Good 5-yard
Gain of 5 yards.
quick play there
Second down,
for
5.
Pretty Prairie.
What do you think here, Hail Mary?
I mean,
I'm gonna
we'll see.
I'm gonna call a if they go with a Hail Mary, I'm gonna go with an Eichste interception.
Okay.
You heard it here first.
Or maybe a little screen pass. If I was a coach, I'd call a screen pass right here. Over the middle. Ball's incomplete. Still
1 second left on the
1
clock.
second to go.
3rd down, Bulldogs.
I would throw 3 verts. And then pull my play side and offside guard. Roll out to the left, or to the right, because Young's right-handed. And see if you can get a throwback screen to the opposite side. As long as we're drawing plays up in the sand. And it is thrown.
I called it. You heard it here first, people. You heard it here first.
So that's now
Eight.
eight.
And
Yeah.
at the completion
8
of our ball game,
interceptions
we have
for
a reasonable
Eichstein.
about 6 are
On the
hometown
last
Cougars,
play of the
52.
game here, you might want to ask John some questions tonight because he seems to be clairvoyant. Able to predict the future. Well, anyway.
Just saw it coming.
Just
folks.
saw it coming,
Just
yeah.
saw it coming.
So, all right. Well, that is the end of the ball game. The final score: Cougars 52, Pretty Prairie 6.
Again,
Good
we're gonna
effort by
honor
both
our
teams.
senior
Pretty
athletes
Prairie
this evening, just here in a few
having a
moments.
tough year, but
So
they
inviting
came
you
out
to
and gave their all
stay
tonight.
put. We'll
Cougars
give a few moments
did as well. Looks like they executed pretty well,
before
both
we
offensively and defensively
recognize
again.
our
So good
seniors.
job by the Cougars. Coach Barnett having their team ready on what was seemingly probably a difficult week to prepare for, as they saw just the record and maybe watch film on Pretty Prairie. But anyway, good job by both teams as they gather here for prayer at the end. Good sportsmanship shown by everyone. I'd like to invite you to Central Christian on Tuesday when they host the first round of volleyball playoffs. You can check the website or the app, Central Christian app, for game time starts. Cougars are ranked 3rd in their side of the volleyball bracket. So this one is the first part of state playoffs. First best 2 teams from each site will go on to sub-state, and they will be able then to play for a spot at state tournament. So first round for the Cougar volleyball at home on Tuesday. Good job by the Cougars tonight. We will see you again next Friday. They will take on the Norwich Eagles, again a last district game of the season.
Tonight's also senior night, right? We're recognizing
yeah,
a couple of seniors, so if you want to stay
senior
on
night.
and watch that for a minute and listen to the announcer, we'll certainly turn that over to them.
We will definitely do that. So,
Jay, thanks for having me on.
Yeah, thanks
Always
for
a
coming
pleasure.
up. We are up here having fun, and hope you enjoy seeing this every week. I enjoy putting it on for you, and just a lot of fun to see the guys perform and
Give us a like
work
and a
out.
subscribe.
Absolutely,
right?
a like and a subscribe. Yeah, as the announcer says, smash that like. All right, well, we'll turn it over to public address announcer Chad Eichste for senior night or whoever's doing the festivities. Thanks for joining us, and we will see you next time.
I always comment on his stuff when you're not here.
I gotta start wearing my glasses. My contacts are clearly not very good.
I was the same thing today. I have perfect 20/20 vision. And he still couldn't see.
From Wilts did you get that good vision? Where did you get that good vision? What does that word mean?
Wilts.
No, what does it mean?
It means to wilt. The act of wilting. Willist.
To do or the act of doing Wiltstein?
I think it means wild. Wild. Yeah. Pretty sure. She does. Who is doing it?
You guys hear that Rick
I'm doing
Oswald
it.
ran a 50-mile race last week?
50?
The 100-mile race he did last year, he did the same race. He's got 50.
Just last weekend?
Come on, coach. We got stuff to do. At this time, we would like to have you turn your attention back to the football field. We want to recognize our senior football players. Are they going on with parents? What are we doing? Get up there. Come on. Our first senior that we'd like to recognize tonight, Pearson Von Huff. Pearson is the son of Jason and Sarah Huff. He has played basketball 4 years, football 4 years, and track 4 years. Next year, Pearson plans to go to trade school. If he had $1 million, he would save most of it and then travel the world with the rest of it. A fun fact about Pearson is that he fell in a well when he was a child. You can ask him about that story. His favorite high school memory is hanging out at Taco Bell after games. Pearson's life verse is Galatians 2:20, which reads, I have been crucified with Christ, and I no longer live, but Christ lives in me. The life I live in the body, I live by faith in the Son of God, who loved me and gave himself up for me. Everybody, please give a round of applause for senior Pearson Huff. Our other senior for tonight is Connor William Sullivan. Connor Sullivan is the son of Patrick and Kara Sullivan. He has played football for 4 years, track 4 years, Scholars Bowl 4 years, and basketball. His favorite high school memory is going out to eat after football games and Scholars Bowl meets, specifically at the Hub. Next year, Connor plans to go to Hutchinson Community College and then transfer to Wichita State University. If he had $1 million, he would take a few friends and go to Ireland for a few weeks. Connor's life verse comes from Romans 12, verse 2, which reads, And do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind, that you may prove what is good and acceptable and perfect will of God. Ladies and gentlemen, give a round of applause for senior Connor Sullivan. Seniors, we want to say thank you for all your hard work and dedication that you have put into Central Christian, into your education, into your athletics over the past 4 years. May you finish your season and your school year strong and enjoy all the memories that you can make along the way. Give it up one more time for our Central Christian 2025 seniors. And that concludes our evening for tonight. We